Alright, how's it going, guys? So, in the last video, we got the stuff for the water turbine, the birding generator, and the water pressurizer, and I want to check that stuff out. I'm currently working on trying to get the K1 core made, which is very painful in my inventory. I'm trying to make the water turbines right now because I want to take a look at that. So I basically decided we're going to automate making these water turbines just for when we need them again, if we need them again. Because not only am I going to need what I'm making for the KL1 core, I'm also going to need them to check them out. So I figured I would take a look at actually automating the process of getting this done. So we're going to need engines, and we're going to need pipes, and we're going to need gears, which can all come off of these two belts right here. I think we need to put in some more of these for making engines at some point. So the other things we need to get in here are copper cables, which means we're going to need one of these for making the copper cables, which I have way too much copper in my inventory, so I'm going to feed some of it in there. And we're actually going to, let's see here. We need to get electric circuits and aluminum ceramic. So we're going to do that here. And then I guess we can bring the copper up here. And we'll just bring that over the top here. Alright, so we need circuits, which is going to be, let's see, we want them here. So we'll just do that. And then the other thing is this. So we're going to have to do that. And can I put this out one more? Yeah. Alright, so we'll bring that up. And then we need to connect both of them like so. And that'll take care of that part. Now we just need to get the copper. We can put here. And there we go. That'll take care of the copper. And I'm not going to make a box for these. I'll just let them sit there and get made up like that. And I'm going to go ahead and put one more of these so we can feed that stuff in there. Let's stop all of that, because it looks like I've got 18 water turbines, which is going to be enough to finally get us that core, which I'm going to go ahead and start processing, because I'm guessing that's going to take forever to get done. And then we also need to make the memory provider, the data center, so we can check out doing what that stuff does, but that'll be for another day. So right now we need a water pressurizer. We've got the extra turbine. Let's see, what else was it? that we got in that one. Hydropower. Okay, so that's it. So we just got to get that done and pick up all the crap I threw on the ground here. So let's see here. I'm going to come up here and we're going to come off of this pipe, but we'll use this one over here. And depending on how good this is for power and how it works, we're going to use it instead of this. So water pressurizer, we're going to need the water coming in. And then that's going to need power. And it's also going to need steam. And it's going to put out pressurized water and water. Okay, interesting. So, go ahead and disconnect this one. And we'll use this for our steam input. For right now, at least our boilers won't be useless. Alright, so that's going to start giving us our steam. Put power line right there. So now that gives us our pressurized water, and then we have leftover water, which that we can basically do the same thing we did up here, where it goes into that tank. We can do one of those, which what I'll probably end up doing actually, get another water pressurizer here, is I think I'll do this and I'll send the water from this one out into that one. Alright, and now we need the turbine, which we'll just put one there. Let's see. Consumption is 60 a second. This one's it doesn't say what it produces a second. Pollution 25. Okay, so I don't know how much it's going to make. So let's hook that up first. Pressurized water is at 200. It shows it's got the 60 it needs. And this is actually doing more, so we can do more than one of these at a time. So we'll do that. We'll hook that up. And now that is full of water because that one is not running. And let's take this back one and see if this will work. I don't know exactly how much steam we're going to need. And then this is going to put out excess water as well. But we should then be able to... Right now I'm just going to do this. Crap, that's the regular water. I need to take that out. And we'll just do that. Okay, so that's going to use the pressurized water from both of them. And we're just going to have the excess water now that we got to deal with. Now, why is this not getting... Oh. That. Alright. And we'll make a tank. And for right now, I'm just going to throw it up here. And we'll connect that to there. And all the excess water will go up there from that one. We're staying above pressurized water in that one and that one, which makes sense. So now if I do this, there we go. Now we got 4 of them. That's 2 per. Let's see how we're doing. That one's running out. Doesn't have enough water. That one is still going down. That medium pole's in the way there, but we kind of need it there, so let's do that. And let's see if we can get this thing empty. Okay, now it's not getting enough steam, which is perfectly fine. We can hook up another one of these. That'll send more steam over here. Alright, so power-wise, this can put out a max of 4 megawatts per, where our engines put out, max output is 900 kilowatts. So this might actually be better than running these. They're going to take up more room, but it might actually be better overall. And I'm going to have to do something with our wastewater up there, which honestly we could, if we wanted to, just use this. Where the heck is that thing? We just got it. This thing. I'm actually not going to, but for, you know, the uses of trying everything out, let's go ahead and try it here. Because we're pumping water, I find it dumb to void the water that we're pumping, but it definitely works. So we could easily get away with doing that if we wanted to, but what I'm actually going to do is, let me make a few more pipes here because I'm lazy and I don't want to walk and go get them. But basically, I'm going to run these over and have them connect to what goes up here. Off of this pipe. Which actually, what I need to do is just do this. So then that can fill up that. And we'll see how that works, because this is reusing a lot of its water anyways. And then we can basically do the same thing here and have a pump that goes in right there, and we'll make a red wire, goes from here to there, and we can literally copy the setting off of this one Paste it on there. So if the water is less than 20K, it'll turn that on. And then we can just run the regular water line that we have, say, here, up and over there. And looks like I gotta stop being lazy because I've run out of pipes. And I've run out of iron to make more pipes. Let's go grab... Oops, that is not what I meant to do. And yes, between this episode and next episode, I desperately need to clean out my inventory again. It has gotten a little bit ridiculous. But that's normal for my inventory. And you know what? I completely forgot to grab the regular straight pipes. So I'm still going to have to make a regular pipe. Alright, so that'll feed over to there. We'll put that there. And if it's less than 20K, it will fill, and then that'll input over to there, which means we can get rid of all of this pipe, because it's not going to be needed anymore. And now this can run. That'll run when it has excess water from the other one. And it's actually emptying first, which is good. Let's go ahead and hook up 2 more of these. And go ahead and take out more of these. So right now we're only at 4 is the max we're running, but that's because of not really having anything running at the moment. We need to connect that one, which actually I'm going to disconnect those because we really don't want them running actually. Because if we're going to go with this, which burns coal or uses electricity, we're still going to need these. So actually, I think what we're going to do is, hold on here. Okay, so that's disconnected. We need that and that. So right now, this is only connected and making the power to run these. So then what I can do, or that's the idea, I need a, oh, I got a butt ton of them. So I need to do, how was it we did that? I'm trying to think here. If I right click, it's going to take it out. I don't want to take it out. I want to, there we go, just like that. So now this is supplying those with power. So 1.3 kilowatts is what we're supplying with power from here to run these. And then that is running the rest of the grid, which is right now only 3 because we don't have anything running. But then I can continue to connect more up there as we need more power. I kind of like this. Alright, so we can get rid of that one. Alright, so this is going to be a bit of a shorter episode here, just kind of looking at these. I will work over the next little bit to try to balance these out a little bit more and see what kind of actual balance is going to take to our grid, and I'll show you that in later videos. But I think I'm going to just kind of wipe out the rest of these. I may even move this. Most probably I will end up moving this down a bit because I don't know that we're going to need all of these boilers. But yeah, I think that'll work. And then the only other thing we're going to have to do for this power changeover is to connect our kerosene burner down here, which we want to do a red wire thing for it, that it only burns it off if this tank is below a certain level. Right now we don't have to worry about that because we've got more acidic water than we need, and we will probably be turning, if I remember correctly, we turn the kerosene into diesel. Yeah, our desulfonized, we will end up in an assembler turning that into diesel units, which is train fuel. We can make these energized diesel fuel units from lithium and mysterious energy crystals, and that's going to give vehicle acceleration 55%, fuel value 135 mj, and top speed is 130%. We can also make super ones eventually when we get this artificial energy stuff. So we'll take a look at that at a later point. We're going to take a look at the diesel train as well and see about changing out the trains we have to run on them and see how that works. But I think in our next one we are finally going to be able to take a look at this thing, which I have no idea what it does. So we got to kind of figure that out. It's got modules that go in it. It supposedly transmits modules. So I'm guessing it has a bigger range or something, but I will fiddle around with this a little bit and see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.